Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 28 of Nindies and Indies, a Nintendo fan podcast. I'm your host, ScrapGear, and joining me, as always, my good buddy, Draco Augustus. How's it going, man?
Hey, man. It's going good.
Yeah.
Going pretty good.
It's been a while. Holidays are super fun to try and work schedules around.
Yeah, we had a couple times where we were like, yeah, let's record. And then, especially my side job gets super busy during the holidays. I ended up having like 3 trampolines to build in a day, and I didn't get home till like you were like, oh, I have to go to work in like an hour.
Yeah. So... yeah. Well, so since it's been a little while, I feel like a lot of this podcast is going to be us just, getting caught up with each other, basically talking about what we've been playing. And then we do have a main topic that we will get to, but first off, let's start with you. What have you been playing the past few weeks, man?
I've been playing a lot of stuff, actually. Well, a lot of Fortnite and a lot of Smash. We were kind of talking about Smash before, and I have mostly been doing online matches, just random battles, because I'm too frustrated with World of Light. I'll like work on World of Light a little bit and be like, no, I gotta go fight actual people, because like, oh my goodness, I got to the Curry Charizard, which I finally beat it. Like a lot of those I end up like just barely beating by luck because the stage kills them or something. Like, and
so
I'm like,
I have a trick with any of those fire breathing ones. Do you have the spirit for the super armor?
I don't know.
I think the first one that you get is like a polar bear, and it's like super slow, or it's like slow super armor. It takes up 2 slots though.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'd have to look for it.
Any of those ones are great because you move really slow, but you don't flinch. So those fire breathing ones are ones where they're like, oh, we have like 6 people with laser guns. Slow super armor just makes it so much better.
All right, I'll have to remember that. I beat the Curry Charizard, but that was just like, it was nuts. Anyways, and there's been several of them. That's just the first one I can think of, but I'll just like work on those for like an hour or something and then be like, I'm done. I'm going to go fight people, which can be also really frustrating. I'm pretty sure my GSP is horrible. I've been using a few different characters. I like Ike a lot. And then I like Fox, but for the most part, I've been using Link, Samus or Dark Samus, and Ike. And Ike's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I went up against a King K. Rool with him. Somehow K. Rool is faster than Ike and hits harder. Like his K. Rool's
walking speed is definitely slower than Ike's, because I think he has the slowest, if not the second slowest. But his run speed might be a little bit closer to.
Well, it's his attack speed. Like his forward smash is way faster than Ike's forward smash.
Oh,
Ike,
100%.
That's the thing with Ike is all his attacks take a while to actually do, but when they hit, they're really hard. Yeah, that's like I went up against a Zero Suit Samus, and she was like hitting me a whole bunch, and then I would just land like 2 hits though, and I'd be able to defeat her. She'd be like running around me like a ninja, just like popping me from all different directions, and then I'll actually like get my hits in, and she's just like, blah! So yeah. And I love his pretty much every Fire Emblem character has a counter, and his is really powerful.
Yeah.
Because he's like...
Because he hits like a truck.
Yeah. But, and I love his up B. I can just like torture people with his up B. It's awesome.
New Year's, we went over to a friend's house and we played Smash with a bunch of people, and I tried to disrespectfully get someone with Cloud's up B, and if you time it right, like you can get them with it and then slam them down. Their damage percentage wasn't high enough, and I ended up doing what a lot of people just call I clouded myself, because I went to go up B and just bring him down, and I ended up killing myself instead of him.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had one where a person was trying to edge guard me and they jumped off, and then when I did my up B to try to to do it. I wasn't gonna make it to the edge, but I caught them in it and brought them down with me. So we both were down to one stock, and I may have ended up winning that one.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but yeah, that was a pretty awesome. They thought they were cool because they're gonna walk off the edge to spike me, and they just got taken out. But yeah, so yeah, lots of Smash. At home, I still play a lot of Fortnite, which is just an awesome game. I know I talk about it all the time, so I don't really need to talk about it much more. I've gotten some wins. I got some wins, and I got a win I got a win in duos with a guy who's on PC while I was on my Switch. So I was definitely at a disadvantage against a lot of the other people.
Yeah.
And we got a win. So that was pretty cool.
There you go.
And I got a win. I got a couple wins in solos and a couple wins in squads too. But yeah, right now we've finished all the challenges for this week, and it was the beginning of the week, so I'm kind of just coasting on Fortnite for now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the airplanes in that are just so much fun. Apparently, like when you're flying them,
mm-hmm.
you can actually transfer seats, so that you can have up to 5 people on the airplane. There's the 2 on each wing, or 1 on each wing, and then 1 on each side of the tail wing also, and then the pilot, obviously. So what I'll do is I can, if somebody starts trying to like shoot me from another plane, you can get into while you're flying, even if you're by yourself, you can get onto the wing and turn around and start shooting them with an AK or something while they're shooting at you. Yeah. And I've actually seen some people, I haven't pulled it off yet. I've tried a couple times, but I just haven't gotten the timing down right. But you can, if you're in another plane and somebody's chasing you, or if they're just like below you or something, just flying on the map, you can jump out of your plane and land on their plane and then blast them with a shotgun.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so the planes are a lot of fun. And yeah, or if if you and another person are on a plane, you can, obviously while you're on a wing, you can start like throwing grenades off or shooting rocket. I mean, I had a minigun at one time and just tearing up like structures down below as they're like flying around. But yeah, tons of fun, man. Tons of fun. You need to play more Fortnite. But yeah, other than that, I actually got the Way remastered. It was $1. Which, have you heard much about that game?
I feel like I have, but it's not registered enough that I'm like, oh yeah, totally, that one.
Yeah, N64 Josh said some good things about it, and was I remember him playing it on stream a while back, and I saw it it's like a $15 game, and I saw it for $1, and I was like, I'm gonna get that. And yeah, so far it's pretty cool. I've only done the first level, which basically you're this scientist guy, and you start off by digging up what seems to be your wife, I think, and then out of her grave, and then you take her to your lab and put her in like a cryo chamber type deal, and then you have to go steal this spaceship, and I got her in the spaceship, and we flew to another planet to find like the fountain of life. So far that's what the story is. Okay. pretty straightforward so far. So but yeah, it's a neat little game. It's side scrolling. My wife Megan, she actually was like, she said it looked like a computer game from the 90s, which I thought was a pretty good description of it. And I don't know how old it is. I know it's an older game actually, but yeah, it's pretty neat. And you're basically just figuring out little puzzles and like kind of a stealth game so far from what I've seen. But yeah, we played some Puyo Puyo Tetris the other night just for fun because she likes Tetris a bunch. I played some Splatoon 2 to get my hands on the hammer, the Mega Stamp, and try that out. And which I think a Splatfest starts tonight, maybe? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's usually Friday night or Saturday during the day or something like that.
Yeah, I think the Splatfest is family versus friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and uh, and then and yeah, I just jumped in and picked a team. I picked family because Elliot and I play together, so we both picked family.
There you go.
And and yeah, the Mega Stamp, man, I got a double kill doing a smash at one point, and I
Mm-hmm.
it's my I can't remember the grenade it has, but my setup is it's a Octo Brush with the stamp, the Mega Stamp,
Okay.
and so um, I hit the first two. I got one kill, which got my stamp up with my brush by just like doing my usual, just run right up to him and start smacking him in the side,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then as soon as I got it, I automatically started my the Mega Stamp, and I smashed two of them, just like boom, 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 and then I looked up and they had a sniper, and I threw the hammer at them, and
Oh,
I
nice.
actually hit them too, and it was a pretty long throw. I was like, Titan, yes, like it totally reminded me of the Sunbreaker Titan on Destiny, so it's pretty
Fantastic.
funny. Yeah, I didn't record it either. I was like, why did I not record that?
Oh man.
But yeah, I can't. Did I talk about Hunter's Legacy
No.
Perfect Edition? No, I hadn't talked about that yet. Okay, so that's one that's by Lienzo, the guys that did Mulaka.
Okay.
We interviewed one of the guys,
Mm-hmm.
and it was their first game, I think, and it released a few weeks ago on Switch, and I got a code for it, and it's pretty cool. It's basically a little Metroidvania, pretty simple. Where you find a bow and you learn new abilities and all that stuff, and there's little shops too. It's pretty neat. You're a little cat girl person, cat. Anyways, and she's like this. She's a hunter, but they need like this super hunter. I can't remember exactly. It's been a little while since I actually played it. It's been like a week or so, but it's pretty fun, and I don't think it's very expensive. I actually don't remember the price, but yeah, that's a pretty fun little indie. And yeah, I think that's about it. I've been wanting to play Diablo real bad, but I just haven't gotten to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's actually quite a bit I got to play for how busy I've actually been.
I mean,
how about you, man?
I've been playing a lot of a small handful of things. Mostly, so the other day I picked up Mega Man 11, so I now finally have all of the Switch games or all of the Mega Man games available on the Switch.
Heck yeah.
And I'm kind of glad I waited, because I did get a little bit of money off of it. I found it at GameStop. It was on sale. Instead of being $30, it was $25. So I grabbed that. I also picked up Valkyria Chronicles 4, which is like, it's a military tactics game, but it's an anime military tactics game. Basically, you control gunmen, like either infantry that just have like assault rifles. There's also snipers and tanks that you get to control. So I have one of the other ones. I don't know which one it is, but I have it on the PS4, and it's a fun game. And I've
heard lots of good stuff about it on the Nintendo Shack podcast. I can't remember his name right now. Anyways, the main guy there, he talks about it a lot. He got 4, and I think he also got 1 because that recently came out on the Switch too.
Oh, I'll have to look into that, because I do like the Valkyria Chronicles games. The 2 that I have played. There was one on there is another one that I played. I think it was on the PSP. To explain how long ago it's been since I've played one of those. But yeah, so I picked that up. I started playing that a little bit. But a lot of what I've been spending my time with is I played Celeste, because I had picked that up. I think I had mentioned that I had picked it up on a couple of weeks ago. I finished it.
Pre-orders are open now for a physical copy.
But I would like to, but again, I already have it.
Yeah. I haven't gotten it yet, so I might have to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get it, like, go for it. I went and I was spending a lot of my time, like I'd finish a level, and then I'd do the B-side of the level, or I'd find out how many strawberries I missed in a level, and then I'd go back and get them, and then I'd do the B-side. So I think I ended up putting like 16 hours into the game total. I skipped the last two B-sides because I was like, you know what, I just kind of want to see what happens at the end. And trying to collect strawberries. I think I finished with 157 strawberries out of the initial 175 that you can get. And one of the loading screens said like, oh, hey, don't worry about collecting the strawberries. Collecting the strawberries isn't important. It's just bragging rights to your friends. Not true. What happens at the very end, I mean, the main focus of the story at the end is not about collecting the strawberries, but at the very end, all the characters that you've met throughout Madeline's climb of the mountain, she makes them a strawberry pie, and how good that pie is depends on how many strawberries you got. If you got 150 or more strawberries, you get what's considered the best ending, and everybody's like, "This is delicious! This is amazing!" So strawberries are important. But I got 157, so I did good enough. Yeah.
There you go. It was pretty good. Pretty good pie.
And there is more to the game. Like, after you finish, like, just the story and everything in it is actually really, really good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard the music is amazing, too.
The music is fantastic. But, like, so the reason Madeline is climbing is like she's trying to do something. She's trying to better herself. And how the mountain does it is kind of a weird thing. I don't want to spoil anything for it. I mean, the game's been out for how long now?
Yeah.
But still.
But I appreciate the non-spoilers just because I would like to pick it up.
So after you finish the main story, she comes back like a year later because I guess she wants to try and climb it again. But she got called by the old lady. It's like, hey, this weird thing popped up. And basically it's you traveling to the center of the mountain. And as you go through each of the levels, you get hearts. Or there are crystal hearts that you can find, I think. I've only found one of the blue crystal hearts in one of the levels. And then I found where it was in another level, but I couldn't get to it. Because I didn't get all the gems to unlock the door or whatever. But whenever you complete a B-side, you get another heart. And you need all of the hearts to be able to get through that final chapter, which is super difficult. Because, you learn a bunch of things, and it's like, oh, I can totally go and reuse, if I go and I land on this platform, I get my double jump back. Not in this one. And it's super difficult. And I'm like, you know what? I like this game. I really enjoyed this game. It ended on a great note. I don't want to know what happens at the end because I don't want to end up chucking my controller through the TV.
Not that hardcore into it.
Yeah, not that hardcore into it. Like, the main story is great. The extra stuff, no. I got really frustrated with some of the B-sides because it is super challenging versions of the stages you just did. And, like, there was one stage on my original way through it, I died, like, 300 times. It was somewhere between 300 and 500 times. Just trying to get it through on the regular version.
I hurt for you right now.
I almost tripled that on the B-side.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm just like, you know what? No, if I don't have to do the B-side, I'm not going to do it. And, like, the only reason to do it is to keep doing that last final extra chapter. I'm like, yeah, I don't hate myself that much right now. But,
oh, man.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hey. Oh, my computer why is my computer doing that? I'm sorry. Oh, I was going to say, I just saw that Valkyria Chronicles is 25% off. The first one, it's $14.99 on the eShop. Where's my camera?
It's over that way.
Anyways, you go look at it.
I'll find it. I'll take a look for it. But yeah, so other than that, the only other thing that I've really been playing a lot of is Smash. And man, oh man, I've been having a ton of fun with that game. I've always been really into collecting the trophies, but there's never been a really good way of getting the trophies that you need. In like Melee or in the last, or in Brawl or Smash 4 on the 3DS and the Wii U. So what I have been trying to do is I've been doing a lot of the Spirit Board stuff, because I did 100% World of Light. As you said, like, it gets frustrating. Yeah, there are some stupid fights in that. Like, there's to get the legendary spirit Dr. Wily, you have to fight. It's a stamina battle, which already I don't like those in World of Light. Those are terrible. But you have to fight 8 Metal Mega Men.
Oh, wow.
And then you have to fight Dr. Mario at the end.
Do you have the Metal Killer?
I had
spirit?
the Metal Killer.
Yeah.
I had the Metal Killer. I think I had the skill that makes it so that I do more damage to metal enemies. The thing is like, they each start... I think you start with 120 or 140 HP. Each Mega Man has 100 HP, and then Dr. Mario has 50. But it's super difficult because they're made of metal. They don't flinch.
Yeah.
That is the only spirit I had to look up how to do that one, because I'm like, there's got to be an easier way, because I am getting my face kicked in by this.
Where is that one? That sounds familiar.
It's in the... what is it? Oh, it's in the boss area where you have to open up the 3 different colored gates, and then you go into a big portal, and you're basically inside of a factory that you can run around, and you got to find the different control panels that have a number to it, and once you flip the switch on that, all the gates with like number 1, all the number 1 gates open. Number 2, you go and you do... It opens up all the number 2 gates. Same thing with 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. I know I've gone to a couple things where you have to go through portals, but I can't remember. I don't know.
It's, if you're looking at the map, it's in the top left-hand corner by whatever the big shiny one's name is.
The big shiny one.
The big boss guy.
Oh, Galeem.
Galeem, there we go. Yeah, that one. But yeah,
top left corner.
Yeah, it's kind of got like, oh wait, no, that's not the... Is that the right one? No, it's not that one. That one is the Temple of Light. I'm thinking it's the factory in the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay, where
it has like a door kind of, that you have to figure out a way to open.
Yeah, is it kind of themed like whatchamacallit, Metal Gear or something? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't gotten in that yet.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, I can right now though. I just fired it up. I'm looking at my map. I just got. I don't know if I just got it, but I have I have what I need now to get inside.
To get inside, yeah, it's in there. The spirit for Dr. Wily is in there. He's off in his own little corner, and like I said, you have to fight. It's a stamina battle against 8 Mega Men, and it's absolutely atrocious. The strategy that someone came up with is like, this is the easiest way that I found how to do it, and it still takes some luck. Is basically you play Kirby, you get the Metal Killer, and then there's another you need to have a spirit that has 3 slots, a primary spirit with 3 slots. You need to do the critical recovery. So basically when you hit critical health, you get a bunch of HP back. And then you need to have Metal Killer. And basically it was just play as Kirby and do up B and just hope that you do it.
I was thinking spamming something sounds great.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like Bowser's is his down B where he does the spin, or
maybe, but you have to keep in mind that like you're going to keep getting hit by Mega Man the entire time. So if you go to do a down B, he can just shoot at you from a range and you flinch. So yeah, it's not fun. I hated it so much.
Maybe I was like, because Donkey Kong's down B would just spam the ground smacking, you know.
I tried that. The thing is as they take more damage, they get knocked up into the air and they can air dodge out of it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because I tried that.
I figured since they were metal, they would just stay right there, right? No.
No. It was a terrible fight. I did not like that one. There was the Pauline spirit was another one that was terrible. You had to take out Peach. It was a time limit one. She ran away from the fight, and you had to fight. You had decreased jumping power, and you had to fight Mario and Donkey Kong while trying to knock her out before time runs out. And it gives you like a minute to do it.
I may have done that one. I've had a couple where I've done that, where it's the...
I've done it, but it took me a few tries.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've just been working on, I've been working on classic mode because you get the fighter spirit when you go through there. I did also think hey, there's a fighter spirit for Mario, or for male Corrin and female Corrin. So I was like, oh, if you beat the classic mode with male Corrin, you get the male Corrin fighter spirit. You do it with the female Corrin, you get female Corrin spirit. That is not how it works. You beat it with Corrin, you get Corrin's male. You get the male Corrin's fighter spirit. The only way to get also all the Koopa kids, they have their own fighter spirit. The only way to get them is to find them in if you go into the options vault, or the vault. So it's the main menu and it's the little pink tab. There's the little shop. You go in there, and if they're in there, you can buy them.
Okay. But, if they're in there.
Yeah, if they're in there. So it's... trying to get all of those is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But right now, something else that's also nice about the spirits is once you get a spirit, it's added to your book and it counts. So I've got, I think I'm sitting at 1,170 something out of the 1,302.
Oh yeah.
Something else that is very important if you're trying to complete all of those is some spirits only show up during special events.
Yeah, I saw that. The
dice, the golden mushroom, and the raft only showed up at the most recent event. I did get all three of them, but now there's two other ones. I have no idea what those are, and they're after one of the Shantae genie pirate things.
Yeah, that's pretty neat though. I like timed exclusive stuff in other games, so it just makes me think of that. I'm just I'm not that into collecting them, Well,
yeah, and because I do a lot of the spirit board stuff, I'm always looking for what can I do more for a spirit. I think basically what I run right now is I've got a setup with Link that I use the classic Link primary spirit. Which is a legendary one, and it has 3 slots, and its special ability is it increases sword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got, if it's just a generic fight that I don't need a special ability the floor's lava, well, I want lava floor immunity for that. What I run right now is I've got the Windfish, which increases special power. I've got Victini, which increases smash power attacks. And then I've got Tennis Luigi because it increases weapon power. So it increases my basic attacks even more. So if I get a fully charged, not even a fully charged, just a slightly charged smash attack, I can do 60 damage in a single hit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been spending a lot of my time with, and man, it's just... There are some spirits that you can only find in the shop on occasion. There are some that are only if you have the spirits to summon them. Those are the only way to get those. And
see, I haven't even summoned any spirits because I haven't. Don't you have to get rid of some to be able to summon?
Yeah, you need their cores. You need their cores. But like I said, once you get a spirit, it counts as being in your book.
Yeah,
and there are some
list your inventory.
Yeah, some spirits that you summon do require the same one as others. So sometimes you have to get multiples, which is kind of a pain. But again, it's okay. I can manage it.
I have 331 out of 1297, by the way.
Oh,
that's how little
1297.
Yeah,
it's at 1302 because they added 5 or 5 more got added when they did these ones will only show up here.
Yeah, I don't know why mine it shows.
Because the highest number spirit you have is the 1297 numbered spirit.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Kind of like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. So like I'm assuming there's only 1302 right now, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a little bummed if I missed the glasses one and I missed 2 if they had any that were specific, but I thought I got them all, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of Smash, a lot of Spirit Board stuff. Yeah. Anything else that you were playing?
No, we were on what you were playing.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's...
You know what? Actually, I did think of this. I've been playing Ninja Gaiden on
yes.
Switch Online. I'm on the last boss.
Nice.
And it was one of those things where it took me forever to beat the boss before that. And it literally goes like... Which, I don't know if you've played the game, but like it actually has like little cutscene type deals where it shows like Ryu Hayabusa up close. And he's like, oh, you killed my father and all that. And they're like, we didn't kill your father. This is your father. And he's the boss before the final boss, you know?
Yeah.
And you have to defeat him. And then you have to defeat, and then it goes straight into the final boss. And yeah, so both, like, once I got to his father, I was just kind of like, oh crap, I'm not going to beat this game. And then I did it somehow. and
that's always
now I'm on, and it's all just about like, if it weren't for the save states, it wouldn't happen. It just would not happen because you get sent all the way back to the beginning of the last, the last level, and I was just like, nope, like I wouldn't be able to do it. I would just there's too many other games to play, but yeah, being able to just go straight into the save state and pull it right up where you were, it's awesome. But yeah, so now I just have to figure out the rhythm for the final boss. Because, the person who is controlling the father, like once Ryu beat him and then the father realized what happened, then they killed the father, and now Ryu's like, I'm going to kill you. Like,
of course. Of course.
He should totally be in Smash, by the way.
Ryu Hayabusa?
Yeah.
Yeah, except that he's in the Dead or Alive series.
He's also in the... I mean, so what? I think that's fine.
Oh, so something we talked about this a little bit beforehand, but as far as Smash, who have you said you've been playing mainly Ike, and who was the other one?
Samus and Link, or Dark Samus. I like Ridley a lot too. I really, if somebody were to ask me who my main was, I'd just be like, I don't know. But I tend to go
putting a lot of time in with Link. I've been trying to get. I'm practicing the Z drop bomb recovery. Basically, it's like, I'm getting knocked off the stage. I'm going to spawn a bomb, drop it, and launch myself back.
Oh, it's so you have to do it so fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just like, I'm dead if it comes to that. But yeah, I've heard of that. I've never really attempted it.
I've tried it a couple of times, but I end up facing the wrong direction, and I just launch myself even further away. I'm like, well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so other than that. So
I've been getting some pretty killer edge guards with the bombs, like being able to like knock them off, and then they go to drop low to come up and grab the edge, and I just skip it right off the edge, and it just like goes down, and just spikes them.
Yep,
just like yes.
But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Link, but I've looked at the what is it? There's the tag battle where basically like you can pick anywhere from 3 to 5 characters that you can play as, and you work your way through that. So I've been practicing with a couple other characters. I've been repracticing with Cloud, because Cloud was the one that I played a lot in Smash 4 when he finally came out. I've been getting fairly decent with Richter. I mean, and of course I use Richter because like I can't stand the way that Simon looks. It's like, Simon's the classic, but like, Richter just looks better. Like I,
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like that Conan haircut?
Man, if he had like if he had like a
He-Man
cloud
haircut?
sword with it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm totally maining Simon. But no, I just like I can't. He's got a whip, and it's not the same. Like a giant barbarian man with a whip is not the same as a barbarian man with a giant sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been using Richter. Also, something that's really cool about there is one difference that I've seen somebody that via YouTube I saw a video. There's a difference between Simon and Richter's down bees, which they throw their holy water.
Mm-hmm.
Simon's is a red flame and Richter's is a blue flame. Well, interestingly enough, if you try to throw Link's bomb into Simon's flame, it explodes automatically because it's fire. Not so with Richter's flame. Richter's flame is more of an actual holy blue flame kind of thing, so it doesn't actually blow up his bomb. So he plays a little bit. If you're playing on teams, he plays with Link a little bit nicer than Simon does. But the Belmont's recovery is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, it's garbage. You'd think they could Indiana Jones it or something, which they can grab on the edge.
They can, but like if you're too low, there's no way you're gonna. It's
and
like, well, I'm
is
done.
just like, huh, and it's what? Like,
I have.
It's a decent attack.
Oh yeah. There's two things that I've been able to do with the up. With Richter's, I've killed myself a couple of times because I do the down attack and they basically slide across the ground and then jump, which people don't expect, and it gets them every time. And there was another guy that I was playing with. One of the rounds that I won, I did win as Richter against Ness and Lucina. And the reason I won against Lucina is because he went and he did his counter, and I had my forward smash. And I waited just long enough for it to go away, and I let it go. And he's like, oh, that's not going to hit me. Boom! Launched right off the screen. He's like, that goes a lot farther than I thought it did. It's like, yeah, it does. But I have killed myself a couple of times with that down attack, with that down tilt, because I just launched myself off the edge. I'm like, I'm too far now. Whoops.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've got myself with Zero Suit Samus's down or down tilt air down air. Is it down air? Yeah, down air. Yeah,
down air.
Down air.
Yeah, it's like Richter. The Belmonts are a lot of fun to play, but like you got to be careful.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd be cool if they had if they brought in another Echo Fighter for them, and it was Trevor Belmont from the
That'd
series.
Be cool. Yeah, I play as Trevor.
I'd probably play as Trevor more than either of them. I actually like them. I just haven't put a whole lot of time into getting good with them.
Their cross throw weapon is amazing.
Yeah, their side B. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh,
and their
down air is pretty nice too. Their axe is awesome.
Yeah.
I've gotten some people with that. It's just neutral like, B. I don't know, maybe this is, their neutral B. It's like, I might hit somebody with this. And it's like, you're not going to, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. It's just like,
but yeah, if someone is low enough damage where they're not like flying away from you when you hit them, but they still bounce up a little bit, you can actually combo and keep doing the down air for the Belmonts. And if you get them up high enough, do your up B and it's an instant kill.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's awesome, but again, like they have to not try and get away from you, and you just have to constantly be pressing that down A. Yeah,
if they air dodge that and you're by the edge,
I'm done.
Yeah,
I am. Yes, that's something else that's happened to me a couple of times. I go to jump and do the down air, and I'm just far enough away where I can't grab onto the ledge, and I miss it, and I'm like, well. That's
and I'm
yeah.
Do.
Yep.
How many game over sounds can we make?
Let's see. The other characters that I've been playing a lot, so Link, Cloud, Richter, and then I've been messing around with Ridley as well, who is a lot of fun.
Oh, that freaking command grab side B. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so that
if you're playing in free for all, like a 4-player free for all, you can just that tears everybody up. You grab somebody and drive them across the ground, and everybody's flying in the air in purple flames. It's awesome.
And then the only other character I've been trying to get better with, I am not great with them. I've of course been throwing in some Luigi every once in a while. But the other one that I've been trying to get better with is Wolf. And I really like his side B. But I am terrible at being like, am I going to go too far? No, I'm not going to go too far. Oh, I went too far. Oh man.
What do you think of Luigi's new grab with the suction cup shooter?
I mean, it's not bad. It gives him some range on it. And apparently they've disabled taunts in online play. Yeah, I noticed that because Luigi gets super boned on that because his down taunt is just like he just kind of kicks at the ground, but it's an instant spike if you hit someone. Oh, really? With it. Oh, yeah. So because you can't taunt in online matches, you can't Luigi taunt them into submission.
Oh, wow.
But
I didn't realize that you could hit people with taunts.
I have seen there was a match that I saw. It was like some of them. It was with a bunch of clips, and it was a most disrespectful plays in Smash Ultimate. And one of them was like a fox trying to get back to the stage, and someone was playing a snake. They did their down taunt, where he hides in his cardboard box and he tossed the box off. It hit Fox and just knocked him into the ground.
Oh,
and
wow.
And it spiked him. And he was just like, oh, man.
Jeez.
But
I wonder what all of them do. What all of everybody's... Or who all has ones that will hurt people?
There are a few out there. Like Luigi's down taunt will do it. There's actually a challenge for, I think it's an All-Star Smash for Luigi, where you have to hit like three computers with your down taunt, or with a taunt, I should say. So the down taunt is obviously the best one to do that. But again, like trying to time it right on the edge, like when they hit the ledge, you have to do it like just as they hit the ledge, so that he goes and kicks forward, and it just not spikes him right into oblivion. It's amazing. When it works, it's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I know one of Fox's taunts, like he kind of does like a little fire thing. Like
that one can do. Greninja's down taunt. He has like two little fountains sprout up out of his hands. Those hurt. Those do damage. I think Bowser and K. Rool both have one where they do like they're biting frantically. If you're in front of them when they're doing that, you get hit by that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Didn't know the taunts could be so deadly.
They're not super hitters, except for Luigi's down taunt. That one's just amazing.
I guess they took him out of online play because they thought they were disrespectful or something, or like, because I went to use it like as
what's
somebody...
more disheartening than being like, yeah, I made it back to the stage, and Luigi just goes, no, and you're just instantly spiked.
Yeah.
So, but okay, we're gonna move on to our main topic, which we're gonna keep this short because we spent a lot of time talking about the games that we've been playing.
Well, we had to catch up. It's been a while. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, any of those stuff. I would say Happy Hanukkah, but that was at the beginning of December, so.
Yeah.
But for our main topic, we're doing a lot of speculation. I don't think anything has been officially announced, but usually Nintendo will do a Direct in January. And
there's been a lot of rumors.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rumors. But we're just going to kind of talk about what are some of the things that we would like to see, or we think they're going to show off if they do a Direct in January. So, Draco, we'll start with you. Name 3 things that you think we're going to see.
I think we will see a release date for the first Smash, for Joker.
Yep.
For the Smash DLC. I think we'll see that. And maybe a trailer for the next person. What do you think? Well,
I am more than willing to bet that, yes, we'll probably get a release date for Joker. We also might have a specific release date for Piranha Plant. Because Piranha Plant is supposed to be coming in February. They didn't specify.
When do we have to...
If you have not... Did you buy it digitally or did you buy it physically?
Physically.
You have to just go and claim the coins for the physical edition before the end of this month.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Yep. So,
I know how to do that, but I feel like last time I did it, it said like, "Oh, you can't do that at this time."
Right. It did take a little while. Like I tried to do it within that first day, and I had to wait till like 3 p.m. or something like that.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I'll try that here in a bit. Or right now. I just did it. Okay.
There you go. Ta-da! You have Piranha Plant. It will get added at some point.
Cool.
I think at some point you're supposed to get like an email code for Piranha Plant.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and so a more specific day for that. I will have to see like a gameplay trailer for Joker too.
Yeah, I think we'll see like part of if they give a release, if not a specific release date, a release month for when Joker's going to be coming, they'll show off some gameplay to kind of show them off.
Yeah, like gameplay and moveset and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
I would like to get at least a teaser for who the next fighter's going to be, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Again, considering we don't have specific dates for the two characters that are already being added into it.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get like kind of a schedule for the whole thing. Yeah. Something that entices people to buy
the fighter pass. Yeah.
Fighter pass. Yeah, for sure. What about you? What do you want to go back and forth on predictions or?
Sure. I think we are going to get something about Metroid Prime 4.
That was going to be my next one.
Yeah. I mean, basically mine are, we're going to get more for. I'm just going to do my 3 now because I know exactly what I'm thinking that we're going to get. And then I have one general one. So I think specifically we're going to get some more information about Metroid Prime 4, Bayonetta 3, because both Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3, we've basically just gotten a, hey, they're in the works.
Yeah, they're coming.
We'll also get a specific release date for the next Yoshi game. Because I think right now it's just spring 2019. And then for my general one, basically what I think they're going to be showing off is just a lot of, hey, here's what you can expect in the spring and maybe early summer. Yeah, I bet we'll see trailers and release dates for a lot of stuff that we know about already. Like, I bet we'll even see something for the Super Mario Wii U or that's coming out next Friday. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, probably you're thinking of the Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Yeah, that comes out next week. Okay, I haven't really been. I really want that game actually, but I just haven't been paying attention to when it's supposed to be coming. When I was at GameStop, they had a big flyer out for it's like, hey, here's some of the stuff that's coming up, and right on the front page was Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, and it said coming 1/11/19. I was like, okay, so next week. Yeah, I almost guarantee we're gonna see something for Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes. Right. Because does that have? I know they came out with like a pre-order bundle, but have they come out with an actual date yet? I don't know. And all we've seen so far is the cinematic teaser trailer, basically with him and Batman getting in a fight in the trailer and then getting sucked into the video game console. I got an email saying that, which I hope I didn't read the whole email. I just read the thing. It's from Lienzo, actually, the guys that made Mulaka, and Mulaka is supposed to be in No More Heroes Travis Strikes Again. Nice. So that's pretty neat because I know they are supposed to be using different aspects from different indie games. Okay, so for it. From what I found online, and this is on the official Nintendo site, Travis Strikes Again on the Nintendo Switch is supposed to come out on January 18th. So 2 weeks. Soon. Yes. Yeah, so I mean, maybe we'll see something about it because I haven't seen a gameplay trailer for it. Have you? Yeah, when they first announced it. Oh, did they? Okay, I don't remember had some gameplay for it. They did. Okay, they 100% had gameplay for it. Okay, well, it's not a very good prediction then. Anyways,
They still might show something for it. I bet they
might.
will. Like, cause
if they do the direct before the game comes out.
yeah, if that happens. Anyways, yeah, I was thinking Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3. It'd be nice to see at least just a teaser trailer for those.
Did you ever end up picking up Bayonetta 2?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I just have.
I mean,
one.
I still have to play through Bayonetta 2. But...
Yeah, I just have one. That's one that I really want.
Mm-hmm.
But I have one for the 360 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
If I want to just get the story in, I can put some time in for that. Just not having it on the go really makes me not play it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that actually might be what I do for my. So my New Year's resolution is I want to put out 3 videos a week on YouTube, and if I can get more out, I will. But I want to get at least 3 out.
At least that many.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Basically, I'm going to make myself play through every single Mega Man game because I love Mega Man. Mm-hmm. And that would have been a good thing to do last year because last year was the 30th anniversary. But yeah, busy.
Yeah.
But like I'm going to start off with the original Mega Man series, and then I'm going to do the Mega Man X series. The only Mega Man X game that I'm going to skip is Command Mission, and that's because I have to pull my 360 out of storage to be able to play it. But then I'm also going to figure out what I can do as far as the Mega Man games for like the Game Boy Advance and stuff through the Wii U store. But like the Battle Network games, I'm going to go through there. Same thing with if I can do the Mega Man Zero games, I can do that. If not, I have them all via the DS. I have the Mega Man Zero collection on that, so it's all 4 of those games. But again, trying to do the DS ones is where I'm going to have some problems because DS.
Yeah,
I don't have the money to go out and get the streamable 3DS where you just like, oh, it comes with an HDMI port that you just plug into. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like you have to buy the 3DS and then it's like an extra $350 on top of that to get all the rework stuff made into it. Yeah. And I have to like mail it out to the company so I could save myself some money. I think it's actually $150 to do that. But I have to mail it out to the company that does that, and I have to potentially, it wouldn't necessarily ruin my 3DS, but like it'd definitely be voided warranty on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there's some tricks that I've seen some people use. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do that. Yeah. But
so, Bayonetta 3 trailer.
Yes, please,
we want
something.
That. All right.
But
yeah, it's like
But I think what I'm gonna do for my Wednesday videos is that's where I'm going to be like, these are games that I need to play. I'm going to do them as videos so that way I can play through them. I think I'm going to do Bayonetta 2 first because I still haven't beaten Bayonetta 2.
Yeah. I still haven't beaten Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, do you have any like wild card predictions? Those are things we've heard about and we know.
All right. So you want a prediction that it's so far out there that it's possible but not very likely?
Yeah, I have one.
Go ahead. I want to hear yours first.
Something from Blizzard for Nintendo.
Okay.
I feel like they've put a lot of work into the whole Diablo thing to see who all buys it. That's been selling like crazy. I haven't seen numbers, but I know that it's had a lot of publicity, and I know a lot of people bought it. And I think that with that, I think that Blizzard is working up to something.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just a little announcement, kind of. I mean, you remember when they announced Diablo coming? They had like it was during a direct or no? When did they announce that? Did they announce that at E3? I think so. It was like the E3 direct or something like that. Okay, it was still a video of Reggie. And like the lights went out in the Nintendo headquarters, and then it popped up with like Diablo, and anyways, something like that at least. Maybe, I don't know. Either an announcement of one of their games, or maybe multiple of their games coming to Switch, or maybe something new. That's the way far out there, but something else coming to Switch.
There's some ground to stand on with that. Maybe not the greatest ground, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
My way out there one is Legend of Zelda Master Quest. And basically it's a port of the 3DS version, like the upgraded 3DS graphical versions of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I want it.
I would love to see it. I need it. I'll need it.
Yeah.
Because, like, with the Switch, I haven't been playing on my 3DS that much. I have both of those games, but, like...
What about a Prime Trilogy? Metroid Prime Trilogy announcement?
That is also a possibility. I mean,
That
the
would
last time they made that available was when they made it available on the Wii U store. Because I have the Prime Trilogy, I just haven't played through it. That's another one that I can do. See all these games that I'm just like, I still haven't beaten that.
I know.
Giving me ideas for videos I can do. Watch me make a fool of myself.
Yeah, and I missed a whole lot of
the Wii
Nintendo
U stuff.
games from the Wii to the Wii U up to now. It's just so many games. Like, I want to get my own 3DS. I want to get Luigi's Mansion and Ocarina of Time, and see, with those I almost like am fine with them not coming to the Switch because I want them on the 3DS. But
if they end up coming out with them on the Switch, would you end up playing them more on the Switch or on the 3DS?
Oh, on the Switch, I'm sure. Exactly.
See?
But if I had gotten them on the 3DS, then I probably wouldn't buy them again on the Switch, though. So, I mean,
I've bought. I don't have the original N64 cart for Ocarina of Time because I don't have an N64. It's the only Nintendo console I don't own. And then from there, I got the GameCube like anniversary edition, which had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the original Zelda, and Link's Adventure, so Zelda 2. And then I think it had a demo for Wind Waker. I did have Wind Waker on the GameCube at some point, but I ended up getting that when I got my Wii U. I got the Wind Waker edition of the Wii U, so I have it on there.
I was about to say Wind Waker would be a great one to see come to Switch. Really, what they need to do, you remember how they on the last Direct, they basically showed like all these Final Fantasy games coming to the Switch? They need to do that for Zelda. Just like, hey, look at this. Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker.
Let's not go backwards. Let's start from the beginning. And by beginning, I mean N64 and work our way up.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and on up. Yeah. I was like, what came after that one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, right? Wind Waker was next after Majora's Mask.
Yeah, when Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then Skyward Sword.
Which I haven't played Skyward Sword or Majora's Mask. It's always the second iteration on the console that I don't get to. I don't know why.
But yeah. So, I mean, and any of those coming to the Switch would be great because I'd love to play some of those games again. And like I said, the Skyward Sword, never played it. Also because Wii.
Right, I actually saw it at not at Game Over, which I might pick it up there if I see it there because I have $10 there right now. But Half Price Books. I saw a copy of Skyward Sword at Half Price Books that I had totally thought about getting because I actually got the first No More Heroes. It was like $10 at GameStop.
There you go.
And so I was like, I got that for the Wii, which I want to play through that. I don't have time to play through that because it's on a console.
That is
although my kids are out of town right now, so right now is the best time to.
All right, we've been running a little bit long. We kind of strayed off from our main topic, so we're gonna start wrapping things up. Draco, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Draco Augustus. And if you want to email me, you can email me at Draco MeowHornGaming.com.
And for me, as always, you can find me everywhere as ScrapGear. That's Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Like I said, my main goal for this year is I want to get out 3 videos a week. So definitely keep an eye on my YouTube channel. Basically, if you want to hear this via YouTube, and if you don't do, regular podcasting stuff, you can do it there because I've been posting our podcast episodes there whenever I have them. But if you like gaming stuff and just nerd news in general, be sure to check out our home site, MeowHornGaming.com. They got a ton of stuff, and I think last night the Meowhorn Gaming podcast, or the official Meowhorn Gaming podcast, Analog Assault, had a special guest on it was a Star Wars fan-made video about Darth Vader.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
Yeah. So definitely be sure to check that out. But yeah, all of our stuff gets posted up on MeowHornGaming.com. There's a bunch of other stuff that goes up there. So definitely be sure to check out that website. And if you like video game podcasts and want to listen to stuff that's not just about Nintendo, mainly Nintendo, be sure to check out the Analog Assault podcast, the official podcast of MeowHornGaming.com. But that is going to do it for episode 28. Except I almost forgot. Hey, you want to follow us on Twitter? You can find us at Nindies and Indies. That's Nindies twice because and was too long. And clearly it's been too long since we've done this because I almost forgot it. A little behind the scenes of some stuff that, I gotta remember this stuff off the top of my head because I don't have it written out in front of me. But yeah, in any case, now that is actually going to be the end of episode 28. Until next time, GG.
GG.